start this half hour looking into a health alert as the FDA has ruled compounded versions of popular drugs used for weight loss will no longer be available. And we know 1 in 8 adults in the state of Indiana is taking these medications. So to break down the FDA's ruling, we have Claire Walker and Margaret Gerwels from Candescent Health and Wellness in studio. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Okay, 1 in 8. That's a large number, a lot of people, and specifically in the state of Indiana, so you can only imagine across the country. Can you break down this ruling for us? What does this mean exactly?
So the FDA has said that the intellectual property of the companies that have created a lot of these popular medications, specifically Mounjaro and Ozempic, they are no longer in a shortage. And the fact that they're no longer in a shortage means that compounding pharmacies can no longer create these medications to distribute to individuals who are taking them who may not be able to afford them or may not have them covered by their insurance.
And so when you hear compounded versions, what does that mean exactly, Margaret? I know you know more about this, right, too?
So a compounded GLP-1 or GLP-1 GIP, which is
Yeah.
So tirzepatide and Ozempic.
Yeah.
So basically, the compounded version has the same active ingredients that help with weight loss, but has different added inactive ingredients.
Yeah.
So basically, I don't want to say it's generic version, but it's something similar to that.
Right. It just doesn't have that brand name.
Exactly.
Right?
It's not the brand
Correct.
And so people hear about this, they might think, oh, just for weight loss. Okay, well, everyone doesn't need that, right, to lose weight. There are so many health benefits to taking these drugs. Talk about what you see with your patients.
Yeah, so we see benefits with individuals with endometriosis, with PCOS, with inflammatory processes going on within their bodies. Sleep apnea is another one where we see a lot of benefits that these medications have had for people. And they're just being used off-label, so a lot of times the insurance companies are not approving the brand names for these individuals.
So if someone is at home watching and they're currently on that medication and they're a little bit worried about what happens next, what can you tell them?
They should definitely reach out to the healthcare provider and kind of discuss what the next steps are. For our patients currently, we've kind of reached out to them, told them that we will need to titrate down, meaning getting off those medications, and look for other alternatives. There are many different kinds of weight loss medications that can be used in place of these GLP-1 medications. Or we can also try to go through insurance, or a cash pay option is also.
Yeah, and the simplest form as to why this is happening from the FDA, I know of course there are so many changes happening right now.
Right, so their concern is safety. Their concern is making sure that we are not prescribing or providing medications that would be unsafe for patients. They also, the reason why these were even initially permitted to go to compounded pharmacies was because there was a shortage. The FDA is saying that the shortage is resolved. They have said this before, so it's possible that we'll find that there is a greater demand than what is projected, just because there are so many people on the medications.
Yeah. And are you worried about your patients too? I imagine they have to be confused maybe by this ruling.
They are, but like I said, we've reached out to our patients who are on these medications, and we are in the process of making a plan for each and every one of them. Whether that be a different medication or a cash pay, but it's not all, when it comes to weight loss, it's not all just about a medication. It's about lifestyle modifications, healthy diet, exercise, those kinds of things. So really it's, we provide a comprehensive care approach to weight loss.
Yeah, you guys are really so great. We have to wrap, but before we do, Claire, I want to talk about everything you do over at Candescent Health and Wellness, because this is only a small portion.
This is honestly one of the smaller portions of what we do. So our goal with Candescent Health and Wellness is to provide a comprehensive approach to holistic healthcare. So whether that is, somebody with stress management, whether it's hypertension, we've recently incorporated men's health into the practice and testosterone replacement therapy. We have hormone optimization and menopause and perimenopause care. We really saw a need for individualized, prolonged appointment times in our community. We work with people's insurance companies just to make sure that their care is able to be provided in a way that is comfortable to them.
You do great work, and if you watch the show, you know Josh always makes comments about why I can't drink coffee. Clear Incandescent Health is why. My food allergy test, and it has helped big time. It has helped big time. So thank you, ladies, so much. I know there's a lot going on with this ruling. People wanted to know, so thank you for being here today.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
All right, more details will be online. Andrew.